Every NFL team has hired a new offensive coordinator since 2021. This is why, for all the attention understandably paid to the annual firing and hiring of NFL head coaches, the league's most incredible churn is at offensive coordinator, where all 32 teams will now have a different coach in place than they did 3 years ago. In today's NFL, offensive coordinator is a very important position. If you're good enough, you'll quickly become a head coach, and if you're not good enough, you're out of a job. Nowhere is that sink or swim duality more clearly illustrated than the NFC South, where the Bucs, Saints, Falcons, and Panthers are now all simultaneously searching for offensive coordinators. 2 on new staffs, 1 from a promotion and 1 from a firing. New Panthers coach Dave Canales is a good example of how quickly a star can rise in offensive coaching. He spent 13 years in Seattle and was passed over for their OC job multiple times. But after one promising season with the Bucs and interviewing with only one team, he was able to land a 6-year contract with Carolina. So far, the balance of power in the league's 30 head coaches, Washington and Seattle, remain open. Still has a strong offensive tilt. 18 head coaches have offensive backgrounds. 11 come from the defensive side, with Baltimore's John Harbaugh alone with special teams roots. This hiring cycle has seen no net change, with 2 offensive-minded coaches, Titans' Brian Callahan and Chargers' Jim Harbaugh, replacing defensive coaches, and 2 defensive-minded coaches, Falcons' Raheem Morris and Raiders' Antonio Pierce, replacing offensive coaches. To appreciate the volatility of the OC ranks, consider where the 32 offensive coordinators at the start of the 2021 season are. Less than 3 years later, 5 are now head coaches: the Colts' Shane Steichen, Dolphins' Mike McDaniel, Vikings' Kevin O'Connell, Giants' Brian Daboll, and now Callahan. McDaniel, O'Connell, and Daboll have already made the playoffs in their short time as head coaches, and Steichen had a winning record in his debut season. Another 5 have been able to tread water and are still offensive coordinators, but with new teams: the Bills' Joe Brady, Jets' Nathaniel Hackett, Bears' Shane Waldron, Rams' Mike LaFleur, and Broncos' Joe Lombardi. But almost 2/3, 21 of 32, are either in lesser roles or out of the league entirely right now. 9 were working in the NFL as position coaches or passing game coordinators, and 4 are in limbo, unemployed because their 2023 head coach got fired.